Mac and cheese too? No, 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 no. Congratulations on being the first one here, though. Today, we're making lunch. Actually, a buffet. Yeah, no. I got done grocery shopping, and I didn't know what to do, and I was gonna be like really bored, just like sitting here and cooking. So I figured, all of you are going to we're gonna cook together. Isn't it gonna be so much fun? I don't know how I'm gonna angle this properly. There wasn't any thinking that went into this. I was just thinking like, you know what would be funny? I got nothing better to do, so we're gonna cook together. I can go wide angle with this, right? No. Nice waffle. Yeah, it's my spoon holder. Today we are making we're gonna cook up 2.5 pounds of ground beef. Hi, Joe. And we're gonna make some rice too. Joe is really good at inputting things on the keyboard. Can I go a little higher with this? Because this is like right in my way. I want you guys to like, we're gonna have a fun time cooking together, and everything is going to fit into the camera. What does that do? What? I'm trying to figure out YouTube's new streaming features, and it's not going well. I need to like grab my laptop so I can confirm that this is the right angle. Hold on. It's like I legit cannot see if I'm getting this right. There's my laptop. I would like to be in the frame and cooking at the same time. But I can't see it, so bear with me here. And I gotta let the water boil either way, so that is a beautiful ass thumbnail right there. That is actual like literal pee. Okay, so if I'm standing right here, how does that look? I think I gotta go higher. I wonder if I like put that up. Ooh, this is gonna be so jank. This is gonna work great. That's gonna get lowered. And that is going to, there is a lot of stream delay here, holy moly. This is gonna work. This is gonna work great. I can't see anything right now. How does that look? I'm waiting for stream delay to catch up. That's boiling very quickly. I wasn't ready for that. This is great. That works great. That's beautiful. I didn't expect that to go so well. Is your phone levitating away? Because you're on a tripod right now. But I'm not gonna be able to read chat unless I like. I'm waiting to see me wave. I give myself little indications whenever I move the camera. Did I miss the wave? Maybe there isn't much stream delay. I like totally missed my wave there. What happened to your hair? I'm just wearing my hair straight right now. Specs being a hater, as always, God. It's gonna look super awkward, but it's literally like the only way I can see chat at the same time. Okay, so as previously stated, we're making ground beef and rice today. Now, my water's almost done boiling, so we're gonna throw some rice in soon. Not anything super complicated. I'm no chef. I'm no chef, but hold on, I gotta turn the air off. That's gonna get really loud. Our AC in here is so loud. Okay, that should turn off in a sec. Very annoying, loud ass AC that totally does not keep me up at night sometimes, or at least wake me up. A smart person would start the other burner so they can also cook that at the same time. Here before the house catches on. It's not gonna catch on fire. I know how to cook basic foods for myself. A watch pot will boil. Just feel. I don't care. I wait for boil. I wait for it to start boiling. The beef is in there. The beef is there. So now we're gonna break up the beef. We're gonna ground our beef. She ground on my beef till What is the thing in the middle and why does it look like a toaster waffle? That's my spatula holder. It's a waffle. I don't know if you guys can see it either, but my banana holder that is not holding bananas right now because I have too many is a little monkey. He has a name, but I forgot what it was. Who needs to cook? Damn straight. Real men just eat uncooked ground beef. Being a little goo goo gaga soy baby cooking my beef. Why would I do that? Over here you can see the beef is clearly getting grounded. As is what you do with ground beef. What is bro cooking? We're making ground beef and rice. We're doing a bit of meal prepping here. I like to make all my food at once so I don't have to deal with cooking. Because I find cooking really unenjoyable. Which is also why I turned on the camera today, because I need something to keep me entertained in this slow ass, boring ass process that is weekly meal prepping. So we're just gonna have a fun time. Tell me about your day, kids. How is everyone doing? So I've gotten the bug to stream lately. Surely this will last longer than 2 weeks, but we're gonna all enjoy it while it's happening. So that's not high enough. That ain't gonna ground my beef fast enough. Quick and simple process. Should only take like 30 minutes. Surely it'll only take 30 minutes, right? And we're not gonna be here for the next like hour struggling to make rice like a failed adult. No, that would never happen. Reason you need to inject adrenochrome. Exactly, I really need to. I need to become a billionaire so I can also get some children blood so I can stay young and hot forever. I wonder what's the like bare minimum dollar value you need to be worth in order to get into the adrenochrome club. So I can just drink baby blood and live to like 233 or something. No, we're gonna say the water is hot enough. Now, someone smarter than me would put the right amount of rice per cups of water that they have in here. We're just gonna start throwing shit in here. I'm a chef. I'm an adult at that. I know how to do things. Yeah, that's probably enough. As it's like very much overflowing. We need to get more rice soon. We got DC from Blitz Royale with all mythic loot. Skill issue, have you considered getting better Wi-Fi? Which is the most hypocritical statement of the year. Shit, I think I'm streaming on data right now. God damn it. It's so expensive to do. That's okay though. We're gonna stir the rice. Nice and good. We stir our stuff. The rice has been stirred. We're gonna go back to grounding our beef now. I'm gonna end up touching a really hot surface at some point. Aren't you supposed to put the rice in first? No. What? You just put. Are you telling me you just like? What? Grape is over here. Just putting rice into a pot and throwing water in after like an absolute psychopath. It's like putting milk in before your cereal, except it's actually the opposite, where the solid goes in goes in second and the liquid goes in first. But you're crazy for that. So the beef is starting to sizzle, so we're gonna stir our beef a little bit. I need a measuring cup for water too. I like to put taco seasoning on my ground beef. It's a kettle. A kettle? I'm using a pot like a broke person. Take your kettle for your expensive ass shit somewhere else. Shut up. It is really hot in here now that I turned the AC off, and I'm not a big fan of that. It's very hot in here right now. And assumably, it's just going to get hotter, and I really need to blow my nose. The allergy season's been kicking my ass lately. Bro's making me hungry. SMH, I want to cook. See, I knew cooking together would only lead to good things. More people came to watch me cook than they did to play Fortnite. I need to just start streaming like the daily shit I do in life at this point. I just said Reese's Puffs. Why? Why would you do that? We don't fuck with Reese's Puffs here. Let me put you on a good cereal. I'm cooking too, putting chicken patties in the microwave. Based. Let me put you on some shit here, Try. My favorite cereal as someone who hates being fat. This shit's good. It's very expensive though. By very expensive, I mean it's like $6.50. But compared to your average like 34 grams of added sugar cereal, it's worth it. Both of our stuff needs to be stirred again. The rice is probably not as let me turn that down just a smidge since it was already starting to boil. How's our rice looking? Still pretty small. The rice is gonna look small for a while. Rice takes a stupid amount of time to boil, and it makes me very upset. Or not boil, I guess just absorb water. Like it started boiling. I turned the water on, or the heat on for the rice before I started even streaming. Because then rice really pisses me off and how much time it takes. I've had that bag of rice for so long, and I just like have been slowly making my way through it because there's nothing I hate more than boiling. Alright, I got nice cooking rice. Why aren't you making brownies? I don't want to make brownies. What? I'm not fat. I don't know. 35k subs and we'll make brownies. As if I give a shit about sub count over here anymore. Rice takes like 10 minutes. Nuh-uh. What? You know what? Maybe I'm the one wrong here, and Grapes actually just got like all the knowledge on making rice faster than me. It takes me a long ass time to make rice. It's because I'm stupid and don't know how to be an adult, but it's okay. We're adulting together right now. I'm actually giving you guys a really in-depth lesson on how to be an adult. So you guys should all have your clipboards out right now, and you should be taking notes. It's so hot in here. You should be taking notes on how to be an adult for when you guys like move out. Moving out sucks. I spent $85 on like not even 15 things at the grocery store today, and it really pissed me. Everyone's a capitalist until 2.25 pounds of ground beef cost them $20, and then you're just like, you know what? Maybe the socialism thing. Maybe they're onto something there. Cause like I ain't paying all that. You know, the Republicans are all about like keeping the government out of their wallets and paying less taxes. However, if paying more taxes meant that I paid less for groceries, then isn't the socialist view really saving you more money in the long term? Just a nice little thing to think about there. If the grand total is just to save money, then wouldn't paying taxes more? You only pay taxes once a year, and odds are most of you are going to get refunds on your taxes until you've gotten your big boy jobs after you get through whatever schooling or post-high school education or training you choose to go through. So, and even then, you probably won't know as much. Now, for some fucking reason, you decide to do some stupid ass shit like become a YouTuber, and you have to fill out a 1099 every year. Then you're going to be paying out the ass for taxes. For as long as you're monetized, which, believe me, is not fun. I paid so much on fucking taxes because of the way that we have to do things as YouTubers. It's fucking crazy. It's not fun. But even then, it would still be cheaper to just pay a fuck ton of taxes over having higher grocery cost. So just a little thought experiment I've had today. Just the thing I've been thinking about in terms of trying to save money. Did you move out? Dog, I've been moved out for over half a year now. I'm pretty sure you've been in streams where I talked about the fact that I moved out. Yeah. Food's expensive though. It's not fun. Sorry. Healthy food is expensive. It costs like fuck all to be a fat pig. George Washington would be disappointed in the current tax rate. Dude, I think George Washington would just give up at this point if he saw how things are over here. Like, there's no point. There's no point. We're like doomed as a country. I keep trying to explain to my mom that if there was like a revolution and we were finally going to overthrow the billionaires, that I would absolutely give my life to that. She's like, but you're so blessed, you're so privileged though, why would you want to throw that away? You'll be able to afford a house when you're older. I'm like, Mom, I don't even care about me at this point. It's that like most of the people that I've grown up with all my life will never be able to afford a home, and that's not right. And you know what? If the boys ain't winning, then I don't want to win either. Unhealthy food is expensive now too. No, it's not, dude. No, it's not. No, unhealthy food is piss cheap. No, the hell it is not. And if that's the case, you need to spend more time looking at... If you think that is the case, you need to spend more time looking at prices in the grocery store. Ground beef should not cost... If there's anything I want you to take away from this stream today, it's that ground beef should cost $10 at Tops. Not at the grocery store Tops, I mean like price value Tops. I went to Walmart to get this. We should not be spending $20 on 2 1/4 pounds of ground beef. That is not right, and it is something we as a country should overthrow the government over. I am not a happy camper over the fact I got like less than 15 things at Walmart and it cost me like $90, $85, $90. Somewhere in between there. I don't know. Where'd I put? I think I threw my receipt out. Why don't you just grow your own food? Yeah, with what land that I own. Shut up. Shut up, Specs. Where is the uranium fort? 540. Do you even know how to go? What did I miss? Could George Washington govern modern America? You know, I think like a 2-hour long YouTube breakdown of what's happened over the last like 250 something years could probably catch him up to speed, and I think he could do it. We've got like war videos that break down human history. He's gonna look at Vietnam and be like, what the fuck? Dude, I would love to see George Washington's reaction to the modern world police state of the U.S. Dude would be like, in the two-party system too, dude would be like, I left you guys one fucking rule and the first thing you go and do is break it. Why the fuck did you guys do that? And you wonder why you have so many problems. When it was like spelled out to us for like as long as we've existed. The beef is almost done, bro. We only gotta stir this like 2 or 3 more times. What do you mean by unhealthy? McDonald's or like frozen pies? I mean, fast food is still relatively cheap. I think it's actually getting to the point where... Okay, so for me, I'm going to give myself an example here. I'm cooking up 2 1/4 pounds of ground beef. This will probably last me around 5 days. And I spent $20 on this, so... Oh yeah, I don't have a calculator right now, and I'm bad at math too. 5 divided by, that's $4. Oh my god. So each meal is costing me $4 here. You can get your dollar can go farther getting with $4 getting fast food than you can cooking up a home meal of something healthy. And keep in mind, I'm running the stove too while I'm doing this. That's the electricity bill going up. I'm gonna add some water to this too. That's my water bill going up a little bit. I'm gonna season it. That's another thing right there. So in reality, it's something higher than $4 per meal. That's not accounting the rice either. It's cheaper. $20 would bring me further getting fast food than it would over cooking a healthy home cooked meal, and that's not right. That is not right. That is something our founding fathers would have overthrown the government over, and something that we should do again. Wait, I get a job. I have a job. The problem is I don't like giving a nice chunk of my paycheck to, number one, Specs, aren't you like 16? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, person who has never bought groceries before. Shut up. Your biggest problems are whether you're going to be good enough to compete in a fucking Splatoon 3 tournament. Shut the fuck up. I don't remember what number 2 was, but I'm pretty sure it was like just as based and cool as what I said for the first part. Do you guys want to see Noodles after I'm done with this? She's gotten so big. Noodles is in her cage right now. I don't want her out here while I'm cooking. Alright, our beef, relatively done. We're going to let that simmer for a sec. We're going to get our other stuff out. Some nice cooked beef right there. Simply claim your money is valued from the 1890s. Sex hate is being tolerated right now. That's because I was cooking with what I said. He doesn't know yet about the horrors of the world, but he will one day. I really hope my no, I just did the dishes. The strainer is not dirty. Seasoning. We're gonna get our taco seasoning out. Specs is oh yeah, I forgot that Specs was born on a leap year. Measuring cup is in the dishwasher. Also, unrelated, but I just saw Freakier Friday last night. That shit was so good. Highly recommend. Very good sequel / revival. Good, fun time, great movie. Now, for some reason, if you also want to try the Freakier Friday crumble cookie, which I also tried, that shit was ass, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. That shit was so bad. Unless you like lime. But I don't like lime, so I thought that shit was ass. Cookie, very bad. Boo, we don't like that. Movie, good, we do like that. Yes, 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 yes. Oop, somebody spilled water over a little. Because I was using a tiny pot. I haven't played competitive Splatoon in a year. I haven't played competitive Splatoon since 2020. Checkmate, liberal. Alright. Now, it's very important you get the right amount, but I also don't like using the right amount either. I tend to use a little bit less seasoning because I'm a little bitch and I can't handle spicy stuff. So for 1 pound, we're going to use 3 tablespoons, but we have 2.5 pounds here. So we'll probably end up using a little bit under 6. That's just my preference though. This stuff's a little hot, and I'm not a big fan of stuff on the spicier side. Actually, this is technically more mild than hot. I truly am just a little bitch. We should do the thing where we do in Taiwan where expiring food is significantly discounted. We should. Some places do. And I know Walmart does that for like baked goods. What did I put in here? I think I put 3 so far. 4, 5. We're gonna go like 5.5. Daddy don't like too much seasoning. Is the bottle your backup lunch? What? What bottle? The seasoning bottle? I'm going to eat nothing but a whole bottle of seasoning. And they do that with meat too, Alan. But the discount isn't very significant. I'm gonna add around a 1.5 cups of water. We also need to check up on our rice. that rice is looking good right about now. We might be almost done with that. I'm gonna get a little fork and try a nice little bit of that. Playing Rainbow Six Siege right now. Try it. You had Reese's Puffs and you're playing Rainbow Six right now. You are 0-2 right now. Ooh. We'll give it another minute, but yeah, the rice is about done. Do you go to open food markets because that saves a lot of money, or do open markets just not exist in America? I have not been to the farmer's market in a very, 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 very long time. And the last time I did go, I was a child, so I wasn't paying attention to food prices there. But I should do that and see how prices compare there. That might be something interesting. Maybe we can go deal hunting. No, it's peak. Nope, you're wrong. Rainbow Six played, opinion invalid. What are you cooking? Also, hi, I'm cooking ground beef and rice. We are just about done. How long has it taken me to cook this? Not that long, around half an hour. He's cooking math, that's true. That is true, I am doing that. It's gonna simmer for a little bit. The rice is probably good to go out. I need to grab my strainer. I forget where she puts the strainer in here. Is it right here? Yay! First try. Alright, the rice, we're good with that. I need to get my pot after that. Not my pot. That's the pot. The Tupperware pot. Don't know if you can see it. No, you can't. I'm gonna dump the rice real quick into the strainer. Yummy. Lovely. I'm gonna put the rice back in the bowl afterwards. Too hot. I don't like hot. It's so freaking hot in here. So while it cools down, we're gonna start a little longer. Time to wash the rice. We did that. I'm gonna give this like 4 or 5 more minutes. Probably not even that. The meat's around done too. So we're almost done here. No, it didn't take that long at all. I need something to stop. She was in the house, SMH. Yeah, I wasn't thinking when I started. Just like, well, I need to cook so I can go out and do stuff later. But I don't want to be bored while I'm cooking, so therefore, conclusion, we're gonna stream cooking. We're gonna put our rice in here. Get the last one in there. Yes! Our rice is done. I don't know where the lid is. I do not know. Is that it? No. Is that it? Yes. Rice is done. She going in the fridge. Boom. Halfway there. I want to see you cook your gym meals, please. I mean, this is basically what I'm doing. I don't ever make anything super complicated. I just make some like one of my my weirdest things is that I will eat like straight taco meat by itself. And when I became an adult and moved out, I realized that there's literally nothing stopping me from just eating plain taco meat. So yeah, beef and rice. I'm on a bit of a bulk right now. I'm actually up like 10 pounds. Which makes me incredibly uncomfortable because I can't fit in my little tight compression shirts anymore without looking like a fat ass. But my numbers have all been going up. I went from when I started my bulk to where I am now, which has been about 2 months, going on 3 now. My what was I talking about? My curl weight, my cable curl weight has gone up from 50 to 75. So we're making really good gains right now, strength-wise. Although I just can't, like, I'm trying to beat the twink allegations right now because I accidentally took not being a fat ass way too seriously and then became a twink. So we gotta find some nice middle ground here. So more high calorie foods. White rice, very good way to bulk you up. Sneeze. Oh my goodness. Beef as well, but if you're on a cut, brown rice and chicken would be my my go-to. Oh my god, allergies are fucking me up, dog. Dear Lord. Oh my goodness. I think we're about done here. I'm beating the twink allegations. I'm no longer weight classed as a twink, but on the downside, it's not all muscle right now, so that makes me really sad and uncomfortable. I'm not going to fall victim to the twink allegations. We're going to be big and strong here. We're going to do it with this 2.5 pound of ground beef and however much rice I threw in there. Speaking of 2.5 pounds of ground beef, we're done with that. So we're going to box that up now. And now I need to move the laptop because it's in my way. We're gonna get this. When are we gonna get the 6-pack reveal? I don't have abs right now, dog. I did a few. I did right before I started my bulk. I was like completely jacked. It was great. I wouldn't say jacked because jacked implies huge, and I was not huge. But I was completely shredded, and I don't have that anymore now. Maybe give it another like 6 months when I'm done with this bulk and like relatively done with the cut too. But yeah, the abs are not there right now. It's very tragic, very unfortunate, but what can you do? Everything to beat the twink allegations, really. There's nothing worse in life than being a twink. You don't want to be fat, but you don't want to be tiny either. And with that, we're done cooking. We're gonna clean up now. Lordy, did I make a mess. And girlfriend does not like it when she comes home to a mess. She'll be like, why is there beef stuff everywhere? I'm like, because I'm fucking lazy and I hate cleaning. Just not the right lid. Fuck it, good enough. She's on there. In the fridge. Dishwashing stream. Yeah, peak content today. We're cooking and then cleaning up afterwards. Okay, so now you have seen how to do very basic things as an adult. Maybe I will load the dishwasher right now. Sure, why not? Let's angle that right, please. How does that look? Is that enough room? I'm gonna knock the phone over. Yep, I am gonna do that. Whoops. Okay, I think the phone's stable there. Unfortunately, the dishwasher is full. I didn't unload it earlier. So now we get to have lots of fun doing the dishes. It's not fair because I always do the dishes. No one else ever does the dishes. I have to do the dishes all by myself. It's no big deal. It's fine. It's whatever. Are you lazy when you have a dishwasher? Because I don't like doing anything. Like, God forbid I have to do like a tiny bit of work. Do you see my upload and stream schedule? I don't like doing things. There is nothing I hate more than doing stuff. Nice lawn you got there. Lawn? That ain't mine. I live in an apartment. That is simply just the outdoors. Do we want to make dessert too? No, I don't have time to make dessert right now. I make this really good, it's like a mousse, but it's made out of yogurt and protein powder and like a teaspoon of cocoa powder. It's very good. Highly would recommend everyone try that one. That's how I deal with my sweet tooth. Top row, she done. CEO of the dishes right here. Yes, please, you're making me hungry. Drop some, I don't know what in the chat for dessert. I don't know, I'm probably not going to do it. Simply because I don't feel like doing it right now. But if you ever want to make a really good, healthy dessert for yourself, sorry, let me think of the recipe. It's like 3/4 cup of vanilla yogurt or plain yogurt. You can use whichever. I use the Oikos Pro 23 gram vanilla yogurt, and then a scoop of whey protein. Chocolate though. Although I have this one right now, it's like a Thin Mint flavor. Makes it even better. And then like half a tablespoon of coconut oil, and then a tablespoon of noodles made. Oh, I gotta grab noodles after this. She made a noise. Maybe I'll take her on a walk. I've got like fuck all to do today. Fuck all that I have to do today. I have things that I want to do today, but it doesn't need to be done. After that, that's all the stuff in it. Mix that all together, you have a really good, healthy, homemade mousse. That shit is so gas, let me tell you that. If you have a really bad sweet tooth problem that happens to make you very obese like it does for me, then that shit will come in so clutch for you. Texture's a little weird, but I mean, in terms of healthy, sweet foods, you really can't go wrong with that. Dishes, put away. Beautiful. My whisk is dirty anyway. I can't make it right now. I ain't cleaning the whisk. I ain't dealing with all that. Maybe soon though. Maybe soon. It's a great recipe. I'd love to show you all. Yeah, we're just about done here. I have to hand wash the beef pan though. It can't be dishwashed. Ew, there's gross stuff on that. Nasty. Oh, I think that's some rice. We're going to move the laptop away from the sink so my dumbass does not soak the $2,500 computer. If you're just lazy to cook, I recommend steamed fish. Just fish, water, some seasoning, and oven. I mean, I'm just not a big fish person, really. Chicken and beef are my go-to. When I have like fuck all money, I'll make turkey. That's pretty good too. If you're on a budget, ground turkey is your best friend. Great macros for like fuck all money. The texture is fucking dog piss though. You can make anything taste good with enough seasoning, but ground turkey feels like shit in your mouth. This should be a manifesto video. Basically, this video is a big fuck you to Walmart for charging me $75 for like fuck all groceries. Not $75, $85. If it was $75, I wouldn't have been upset. Why am I paying over the price of Mario Kart World for basic essentials? It's not fair, that's not right, and it makes me very upset. I feel like this pan is about to break. The handle's like coming undone. Don't even eat it on Christmas. Turkey is too dry. You can do things to moisten up turkey a little bit. I'm talking ground turkey, not like from the bird. Like it looks like ground beef, but it tastes like and the texture is fucking gross. Not like normal turkey that you have like on Thanksgiving. Stuff that you think of in like a turkey burger. That kind of shit. Turkey is very versatile. I guess I should say turkey is unfortunately very versatile. It's dirt cheap, but it's not fun eating it. Good macros for low money though. I wouldn't judge you for having to do that. Sometimes I have to do that. All clean in here. Just fucking grind on egg in there. I don't even eat egg. Nasty ass shit. Alright, we're clean, we're cooked. I think we're about done here, guys. I'll take out the trash after. Well, I know what I'm doing next. But yeah, thank you. Oh wow, my phone's almost dead. Thank you guys so much for cooking with me and making meal prepping. Wow, my hair is fucking crazy today. Holy crap. I didn't do anything with my hair today. I just towel dried it. I play Fortnite now. No, I have to go do stuff. Yeah. I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you for making food with me and have a good one. Bye-bye.